going everywhere. Dang, man. You sound when you run around and do your kitty litter thing, everything becomes messy, bro. Come on, we just back and sweep and everything, bro. Come on, take it easy, man. Take it easy, bro. It's, you know. Free, but oh well. big stuff. Stop that. What's wrong? You took a pool. You ain't getting nothing to eat. Go eat your cat food. You ain't get no treats till later, bro. Stop all that, man. All that madness? Nah, man. You drop that, bro. I know. You want a rough house. I'm not roughhousing. Okay, so what I did was, I'm gonna use this cheese soup. I'm making a vegan crust. It's vegan, not I mean, vegetarian crust. It's not vegan. It's got cruciferous, which is the this right here. I eat broccoli, but this is the pale skin side of it, okay? All right, so I gotta wrap it up. It's cauliflower. Anyway, we're using 2 cups of cauliflower. All right, and I gotta get this hot because I gotta chop the onions up. Once I get everything done, then you'll see what's happening. So it's 2 cups of the cruciferous cauliflower, 2 cups of vegan mozzarella, and well, it's vegan. Mozzarella, organic mozzarella and Parmesan, and then 2 organic eggs. You have to use organic, please, people. Stop using that stuff that just says free range and cage free and all that, because it's not what you think it is. So now I've got to get my hands in here and mix it up. First I'm gonna use a fork, okay? And I'm gonna give it a little stir, not this fork. I'll give it a little, I thought I put one over here. I'm gonna give it a little stir to get it going, and then I use my hand to press it out. And on this cookie sheet right here and pizza tray, spread it out, and it's gonna take a minute. So let's get the eggs broke first. I could just have the camera over here. So what I'm doing is start mixing it all together. Now you got to make sure when you do the cauliflower, it can't be big. It's got to be small. It's going to be moist because of the cheese. Even though it's vegan, it's soft. It's going to melt. And you've got to mix all this together really good before you press it out. Some people just use cheese. I like to have, just regular old cheese and stuff. I like to have vegan Parmesan because of the flavor. Usually you go off camera and stare at this because you got to stir it a good little bit. No salt. No salt. Avocado's going to go on top when I'm done cooking it and everything's done with the mushrooms and all that. I'm going to put some ground bison on mine. Because of the protein. But you can put, I'm not putting no basil. I'm going to dash it with a little bit of cilantro, fresh. It still fights heavy metals, no fats whatsoever other than what's in the bison. And this bison is 98% lean. I mean lean. That's very lean. No nitrates, nitrites, no hormones, none of that crap. And it's local. Alright? Okay, so I gotta get this browning. Alright, so let's go ahead and cut that open and get it in here. So I can brown all of it. Because I'm gonna use it and I'm gonna make another one tomorrow. I eat this whole thing, it's gonna be my meal for tonight. Okay? Now after tomorrow, I'll be going straight vegan, not octo-vegetarian or vegetarian, which is mostly just vegetables and stuff. So, and I'll show you what I do with that. The oven is at 450 degrees. Meat. It's at 450 degrees, it's warm, so it's gonna go in the oven for about, we'll get to that when we cross it. All right? We got some flax I'm gonna throw on in here as well. This is gonna cook pretty quick. No oil, no olive oil, it's just, because you want this to brown pretty quick. And then we set it off and let it sit. And we'll get the pizza press and get it in the oven and let it do its thing. And then you watch me how I top it, how I go about doing that. And we'll chop the onions as well, get them ready to go on top with the mushrooms and pop it in the oven. All right, so we go ahead and let that sit. Now when I press this and get it in there, it's going in the oven. When it comes out, after about 5-10 minutes, then we're going to top it and get everything on it and pop it back in the oven. Alright? Now, most people use regular cheese because of the dairy and all that. I don't. So it comes out a little different, but I like it. That's why you have to cook it at not 425 but 450. Hot. You gotta push it out because it's really, really thin. Trust me. You know, you go to the store and you want to get a cauliflower pizza, right? And it's got xanthan, gum, guar, a bunch of crap. And they say preservatives, salt, sugar, cane sugar, a bunch of bull crap that you don't need. And that's just because the FDA and the food and all of them are full of crap. It's to keep you hooked on crap. Believe you're eating healthy and you're not. Okay? You're not eating healthy at all. At least better than the crap that they keep stuffing in you. And believe me, they're not eating the crap. Trust me. Trust me. They're not eating what you're eating. They are not eating it. Okay, wash my hands off and I'll show you, I'll bring it over to show you what it looks like. I'm not doing a tabletop where you can watch, so, and I'm pop it in the oven for about 5, 10, maybe 15 minutes. And we'll turn the light on and watch it. Some people are, oh, it's eggs. Yeah, ah, man, shut up. If you need calcium and stuff, you're better off to eat the whole egg raw with the shell. If you raise the eggs. That's the only way you're going to get something from it. But you got to be mindful and be careful. Cholesterol and all that. But you got to remember, you got to learn what actually is the bad and good cholesterol if you are partaking in meat. But don't do sugar and salts, man. Be careful. Unrequired. Use spices. You know what I mean? Use spices. Now, in this meat, I'm going to add some curry powder. Seriously. Why? Well, it's the benefits of it. I always just pull it. I'm tipping all y'all because other people will be like, Fred, you crazy, you retarded. Yeah, whatever. So we're going to get this in here with a little turmeric. You know what? There we go. There we go. You want about 2.5 tablespoons. Some people, it ain't an Italian. Who said I was making it a fucking Italian? People get retarded, bro. Let's get a little paprika in there. About a tablespoon. You can put black pepper, all right? So I'm going to put very little bit of black pepper in there. Just a little bit because of the curry powder. There we go. Get it going. I can smell it. It smells wonderful. Turn this down medium. And you want it browned really good. You can add a little olive oil, but I would advise you extra virgin olive oil, which is the best. You'll mess it up. It's best to add it on afterwards. We're going to get the pizza in the oven here in a minute. I just want to get this done and let it sit up to the side and rest and let all those flavors incorporate. Now, I ain't gonna lie, usually when I make this, I use regular cheese. Organic, but regular. So, I've used Daya on the top. I never used it in making it. All right, let's turn it off. All right, let's get the onion ready and the mushrooms. Let's get those chopped up. All right. Perfect. All right, this is curry, paprika, black pepper, and a lot of curry. You can smell it. Bison, not beef, pork, chicken. Definitely not no damn chicken. I don't eat no goddamn chicken. You're crazy to eat chicken. Erythritol and all that shit that fucks with your heart. No. Send it over there so it can cool off. Let's go ahead and get this in the oven. Let me just see what it looks like. Cauliflower pizza. All right, let's get it in the oven. On the middle rack. If you got to put on the bottom, put it on the bottom. Whatever. All right, let's wash this off. Give it a little rinse. And let's get the onion chopped up and the mushrooms. Excuse me. onion slices. And we're going to spread the onion around on the pizza with the mushrooms. All right? I got a lot of curry up on here. Get wet, baby. A lot of curry. Went everywhere, actually. Yes, I'm a food orator, so yeah. Food. Not bones and all that other crap. Alright? I just watched these, and yet he's running back every time that I comes out that kitty box. I don't know what is it with boy cats, man? Kitty litters. That's why I like wooden floors, honestly. I'm being dead ass. Alright. We're just gonna keep one mozzarella and parmesan out the top. Let's get the mushrooms, excuse me. Get those chopped. Organic, of course. And these are O's, they're the only organic ones they had, but I wanted mushrooms and I don't eat the other ones. I just can't do it. Alright? There's no way in the world. I have a hard time just even thinking about digesting this Handy Oprah Winfrey collaboration crap. I can't wait till those two bite it. They think they're gonna last forever. No. Like Cher, looking like she's sucking on baby blood and adrenochrome every damn day. No. Alright, so let's go ahead and chop these up. You don't want it to be so small. You want to have it kind of thick. Alright? About 3 or 4 of them. Pizza's not that big. I like mushrooms. If you got olives, you put olives on it. I think I got some Moroccan olives. I might cut a few of those up. But I don't really want no salt. You know what I mean? That's just me. I'm not saying you. Some people live and love salt. I don't know. Not me. I'm working on my blood pressure to keep it at a pretty decent thing, you know? But when you fast, your blood pressure can act a little funny. Alright? Just being serious, alright? Let's go one more up. And my blood pressure acts a little funny when I fast. I don't have blood pressure issues, I mean, unless they make it. But yeah. One day maybe I'll put the GoPro up and have it where y'all can watch me when I'm doing this little stuff. Alright? Alright. Alright, there we go, it's good. Who sent me a message? Oh, that's my bro. Okay. Alright. Let's turn the light on, let's take a look at what we got here. Hey! Oh, it's coming along nice. Just gonna talk a minute, let that cook for about 10 minutes maybe. Turn this damn music down. Hey, Bubba. Watch it, watch it. Woo! So I said I was gonna come back and make the pizza and everything. So let's move this down a little bit. And it's pretty warm outside. I keep my abode at about 68 to 71 degrees. I came downstairs and the heat was off, but the temperature right now is reading 70, 76. It was about 40 something, 39 when I went out this AM, and then yesterday got up to like 65, 66. So I don't know if you want to call it around that time, but you know there's a lot of manipulation going on. And when I heard about tornado warnings on the East Coast, it was not prevalent when I was growing up, up until around the 2000. If y'all remember anything before that, I would say about 2012. Before that, I never heard about tornado warnings at all, ever. So a lot of things are going on. There was a derailment in what Spanish country was that? I forget. Oh, that's Omega Bookman. Okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I'll check you out later. Come on, man, with all that shit. People think that, you know, they be on, and it's like when I respond, I mean, when I mention stuff, it's to people, I respond to people's stuff. I'm not, if I send you something that's worth looking at, I'm not going to be sending this we Indian shit. You know, people continue to say, hey, what's going on, hon? Hey, Wes. Hey, Rondo. You know, I see you, Sue. Um, I'm not going to be sending you we Indian shit. When I say something, I literally mean it. There's no what do y'all call it? Cap? I say it and I go back. No, if I say it, I freaking mean it. If you don't get it, that's not my problem. Um, I am so tired of these guys. They've been doing this. I watched them do the same crap every single day. The arguing, the competition, whatever that is. If I say I'm not with that, you better know if you start talking like that, I'm gonna shut you down. I'm gonna tell you, all right, dismiss. I'm out, you know, because I'm not with all that goofy. If either you know or you don't know, you know what I mean? And if you don't know, that's your problem, you know? And it's not mine, you know? And I'll make you know, I'll let you know. Everybody wants to talk about 1942. I says, look, man, you always in between time for the meantime. Man, no, ain't nobody trying to do that. Remember, I was telling y'all, I just want to start off reading, and I said it was important that I read the other stuff so I can heighten your attention and alert you to some things. Because when I'm reading this, in their descriptions, you need to know, and here I already got past where he said he's swarthy. Now we know what swarthy and brunette actually means. It doesn't mean you see brunette hair, okay, well that's swarthy. All right, and I'm only doing it for the betterment of education. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And most people have a hard time dealing with that. I'm not here to prove nothing to nobody. You know, you ever had these third party people call you talking about you because they bought an account and it's very cheap? You know what you tell them? I don't have to pay you shit. And besides that, they had the Social Security card. So lay off me, you fucking brain dead fuck. They're already paid. You coming at me for fear they ain't worth nothing. I ain't in debt to you, motherfucker. I am the creditor. So I need to go ahead and probably bring charges or write a witchcraft affidavit against you for harassing me. That's how you shut them the fuck down. Even in this time when everything is recession and all that, these dumb sons of bitches still running around, especially pasties and dumb Negroes, running around believing in their little made-up fictional world. They be the same ones when you see them and you don't say nothing. They say, you know, I used to work for so and so credited. That's what's going to be, and they're not going to know how to be quiet. And those who are too quiet but don't know how to sustain themselves and protect themselves, they're going to tell on themselves as well. Because a person who's really going through something know that they can't agitate the situation because they know they can be in a really, really bad situation. And if they try something, well, they're going to get exactly what they have coming instead of coming together and having their heads on tight. Some people, they live this life a lie, and they're so perverse, and they don't know how to redirect and function appropriately. And when calamity and with SHTF, you know, the fan, that's when you really see the true in them. You know, there's some of us who will sit down and cross our legs and start meditating. There's some of us who will be closer together and we get 360. You know what I mean? There's some, when they see everything where it's going, aware, they'll make a week ahead of time. And most people aren't even aware to pay attention right now to know, like, all right, I got to move. You know, if you're aware and if you're awake, you're going to move accordingly. And most of you, sadly, will not. I know some of you still go and you get on posts and you argue, or you still want to prove something. Prove something to who and what? For what reason? To the enemies that be, or to the people who don't know no better? Waste the damn time. Most people haven't gotten nowhere with it now. So why would you have this perception to perceive that you need to pursue and keep going on and on and on with it? I'm telling you, you ain't going nowhere. And what are you trying to change somebody's mind who's already made up in ignorance? Fuck 'em. All right? I don't say that to be mean. I say that it's reality. Either you know you're an engine, or darkness, or however you want to say it. Some people say it by spelling it out, but orthogonous, if you want. I have people right now talking about the anna-ue. I'm like, why has everybody got to be anna-ue? No, you ain't. Stop that. And they don't even know how to pronounce it even appropriately. You know, it's like, stop. They get a word, they put it on their name, and you know, it's just tiresome. I was the first person to tell people my great ancestors from the Chickasaw, the Choctaw. They said, I ain't never heard it put like that. Well, there were one people. And I said, do you know how the division happened? What do you mean? Well, you know, there were certain people born into the families, married in or adopted in, and that's the reason why we were never supposed to do that, who created the division. You have people who are tired of seeing people die, and there's not really enough people being trained up because people are being augmented elsewhere to take the place of the fallen. You don't have the conceptualization, and then you see the dirty ones within a certain group, and you say, I don't want no more to you, and you split. And it's not with hate. It's moral subjugation to which you don't see today. When people separate today, it's all with violence and want to get back and all this vengeance, all this stupid stuff. Whenever I see women, I need child support, and they get the government involved, but the government's already involved because the child they come take the child from you. Just on the merits of you acting stupid. It's happened. And they don't realize what they've done because they don't know who they truly are. They don't know our ways. Mm-hmm. We have to snap about this coma, man. You know, get you a good sister. They're out here. Get you a few of them. If you're responsible enough and morally subjective, make it happen. Don't be so lucid. Lucid dreams, right? Everybody wants to be the tiger and the main tiger, the alpha. And everybody wants everybody to be subjugated as to the beta. No, nigga. I'm over the sigma. So what are you saying? See, this is what I don't get. Everybody think it's about being some badass tough. No. We're all supposed to be sigmas or over that. All three of them supposed to look at us and go, that's what's wrong with people's perceptions of knowledge. People running away, because you know what? All they want to do is hear all the bullshit. Aiko. People didn't know that's our song. Remember back in the day, 70s, they had everybody thinking it was some African shit. Not saying African shit like as their plural. I'm saying like it was some African stuff. No. Just like that dance, heel toe, right? That's not African. Some of y'all ain't really been down there to Louisiana, huh? No, man. You need to understand people come here and got their ass sit back home. Bootlegging and stuff. See, this is what amazes me about our people. When they're lied to and how they gravitate to the lie, when you want to pursue the truth and have them pursue it with you, how can you do it when they're still embarking on a reservation of lies? If somebody has a better response or answer for me, then break it down. Get it to me. I'll quickly say, okay, I admit I was wrong. Yeah, I weighed in at 201 pounds this morning? 200? Let me go ahead and check this thing out again. So I'm getting there. Oh, yeah, baby. Now let it go a little long. About 5 minutes, man. But, what I need right now is some lime water. I need a little authorization. Not a lot. I would do some turmeric. It's down on the floor. This is your shit. That's where it's water bowl. I'm sorry for doing that. He's right there. So lime, and slow lime and a little water. I would throw some blueberries and strawberries in there. I'm just not feeling it right now. Yeah, all that water right there is what I just purified. Using my charcoal. And I open it up, I put my charcoal in. So all that's purified. See that? These I gotta do right here. I didn't even throw that away because I called them and they told me they want me to melt it into them. I was like, okay. I'm melting it into you. I don't care. Organic. I only got like 4 left. Dude, I need to order some more of these. about a tablespoon and a half. And to about 8 to 10 ounces. All right. You can add ginger if you want, if you got it. No, that's not 8 to 10. Need a little more in there. That's going to be just a little too much. That's 10. All right, let me see. Ah, the hydration. All right, so let me chop up the cilantro and have it sitting on the side so it can be ready. And you know you can put celery on the pizza too, right? I mean, pineapple, you can put all that. All right? Just push the mushrooms, put the onions to the side. I'm just gonna take, all you gotta do is grab you, I didn't juice it yet. I'm gonna juice it before I go to sleep tonight with my boiled banana. My boiled ganeo. Magnesium, tryptophan, and all that good stuff. You know what I mean? And I'll show you how I make that too. We just want enough to spread all over the top of the pizza, all right? All right. We'll have a seat. We're not in a rush. This stuff ain't gonna really burn up. All right. Want enough to go all over. And if it's not enough, we can always chop up a little more. Nothing's wrong with a lot of this, okay? As far as cilantro and parsley is kind of a bitter, if you don't know that. Okay? Oh, my kiwi. I forgot I have my kiwi. Let me see again. This one got. Oh, yeah. We're going to give it about 2 more minutes. 2-3 more minutes. I'm not going to stand here. Sit back, butt back down. I've been up and moving quite a bit. And look. He had to jump right there. You can jump right there, Papa. Okay. Sit right there. We'll talk. We'll sit right together and talk. Hey, Papa. Hey, what's up? Yeah, you tired? You want to go upstairs and get some stuff? Huh? Yeah. Oh, thank you. Give me kisses. Anyway, no love bite today. Anyway, I'm going to make the pizza all the way through. I don't care if the phone goes dead. And what we'll do is we'll go upstairs after I eat, which is pretty late again, as usual, compared to when I ate yesterday. Y'all saw when I ate yesterday. Oh well. Intermittent fasting is what it is. I guess you could say it's 24 something to 24. I don't know. Anywho, almost. I'll get everything out that I'm gonna read, and we'll go and do it. And then after that, I'll set up for the podcast. You make everybody, let everybody know, hey, look, Ray's gonna be doing a podcast, you know, and it's gonna be a good one, I think. You know, informative. That's the whole thing. And it's gonna talk about some people out here who always want you to come and watch their videos and stuff. I can't do that no more with certain individuals because they don't support us. Why would I support you? Everybody talking about rappers and all this other crap. You know, I remember when I was in New York, right? And ODB came home, and his cousin RZA and them, they were making backdoor deals, doing some funky stuff, signing their soul away to actually make more money. You can see that now. You know, you got Cal Affleck. You know, he's working out now, and Redman's doing skydiving, and they, you know, just listen to me. He was the sacrifice. He was willing to talk about things, and he wasn't the only one doing crack or woos. The thing is, his family, all of them kind of related, weren't doing nothing to help him. They were allowing him to be the sacrifice. Y'all gotta remember, ODB didn't do dope. I knew that personally. And for him to die of the same crap that killed Tramadol and crack together, you know, you can cook that together and it's a deadly cocktail. Somebody prepared that for him and gave it to him. I don't care what anybody says. Those of us from New York, we all know the truth. Jersey, Philly, Delaware, we know. That's why I have no respect. Even though I like music sometimes, but I don't play it no more now. Y'all may have heard me playing like meth. I don't have respect for the Wu-Tang no more. The majority of them, they went off the, what you call it. And some of them walking around with the Ankh and the African sign, like, and they know damn well they're not. You know, we have a lot of that in our community. I have no hate for Africa, no pale skin, no nobody. I have a love for my people and the fact that a lot of them are still being strayed away and misled. So for those who have been a voice for 12 and 13 years, you know, my account was created in 2013. I just never really did nothing. I'm gonna be the voice for every short time that I'm here until the next part. You better believe that. I'm gonna shake all these PD and all these educated. I'm gonna shake the fucking tree like I've been doing. Because it needs a shaking. And I'm not talking about the collective. I'm talking about for the lay on the ground and get drive and blow away in the wind, as Dirty Harry would say. Like, you know what I mean? Because I'm tired. I'm tired of seeing the same people, good people, in camps. What the fuck is this? What is this camps? And what is... Either you're for the truth or you're for some embarking on some continued resuscitation of truth. And it's not even a resuscitation of truth. It's somebody administering CPDMR, attempting to resuscitate you. You dig what I'm saying? Hey, Mikey Haley, somebody just popped up. What's going on? Hey, what's going on, family? I mean, I got a love for my people, but something ain't right. And everybody's still following the people who've had a platform for a while, and they're still getting the same crap. And then there's people who I respect, and I've told people to follow. They come over here and they don't even say shit. So what do? I let them be. Put them right where they need to be at. And that's the bottom fucking line. No, I got the real ones. I can't show you the ones made of, you know, Teflon and shit. These are for airsoft. Redo airsoft, you know. I just haven't done it in a while. These are airsoft ones. That's the real one. Ballistic. That's the real fucker. The other one upstairs, the green one, that's the airsoft one. It's just that right there. Right now, somebody said they're running like 5,000, like the damn 249, which I want to get one, hopefully soon. But that right there, it cost me $1,500 back when I was on the res. So, let me take a look at the pizza. So, what's the real joint? You know, can you shoot it? Yeah, you can shoot it, but you better shoot it while I was on my head. I'm be shooting, wasting bullets, shooting at my shit. People are dumb. I mean, we gotta be done with them. It's called people are dumb, don't mean we got to be done with them. Oh man, when y'all see this, we're gonna give it 1-2 more minutes, all right? Just 1 or 2 more minutes. Somebody said, you're red, you got on the wrong sneakers. Shut the fuck up. When I was outside, they're like, how come you ain't rocking these? Because my toe's still swollen, nigga. I mean, it's coming down. How come I ain't rocking my No, man, I ain't that much coordination in the world, man. I ain't like that no more. But you know, you got all kind of, yeah, but some of that stuff kind of new, man. And I don't like wearing all that shit. I just put it on depending on what I feel like wearing. Okay, let's see here. I'm gonna have to let it cool off. I'm gonna have to let it rest for a minute before we come and stack it and pop it back in there. So I'm gonna pull it out. All right, we're gonna let that oven keep going. We're gonna add a couple more about timer. Because I want it to stay bucket ass naked and hot. All right? And it's good. At 450. Pull it out, I'm gonna let y'all see this. Ha ha! Woo! All right. This is a cauliflower pizza crust. Now, I'm gonna let it rest and I'll show you the bottom before we dress it. We're gonna dress it up right now. I gotta let it rest for a minute. Okay? So we're gonna put it right on top of the stove. If the stove is hot, we're still gonna put it on the stove and just let it rest right there. Take these, put it right up underneath. Because this bucketed ass hot, just like that. All I have one little stop, we ain't doing that. And let it, and we'll come back. Let me get my lemon water. Let the rest for a minute. Oh, and let me tell you about this pizza, man. You want to talk about protein, cruciferous, and everything that I'm going to, with the seasons I'm going to put on top, the cayenne and stuff, as far as the flavonoids and the benefit of it, it's beyond comprehension. And it's delicious. I mean, really delicious. Somebody said to me, which one? Who, if you come in here, say your name, because I ain't going to say it. Send me a message. Hey, wait, I know if you ever heard attack, man, them motherfuckers murdered you, man. We really need to buck up. I was like, no shit. Mama said, he said, because, man, I was on Facebook looking at some of your old cooking videos on the breast and everything. Nigga. I was like, I know, man. People just don't pay attention, you know. I've been cooking like that for a long time. Only time I had chicken when I was here. Last time I had chicken, I took my brothers out to the birdhouse. I don't usually eat chicken, but I was going to eat with them. And they've got, like, to me, the second best chicken joint in the country. Rondo, you went with me. Trauma didn't go. Westside, I think Westside went by himself at one time. I mean, it's really good chicken for those who like to eat it. We got a lot of chicken coops on the res, but that is coming from a different place. Can I tell you the total background on it? No, I never really asked my bro over there about it. But I'm just not big on eating chicken. No, for a long time I haven't been. When I really realized the difference between the chicken coop hens, the chicken and the chicken out here, I said, when did I forget how small a chicken wing was compared to this shit? Even the one small ones there is bigger than what a real chicken wing looked like. I was like, God dog. And then we think about when we were young. It wasn't all that big with them little ass hands either, 7, 8, 9, the barbecues. Then the truth started hitting me, and to know that they're raising chickens, how fast are they raising them? What did I say? Was it 26 weeks to a full-grown hen, right? That's about six and a half months. I think it's faster than that. No, I think they're doing it within like 6 weeks. What is it? Somebody Google it if they can. How fast are the chickens? I know they're growing 65 times faster than what they're supposed to. I know that much. Some of these things I don't tip to hold on to as far as information. I don't find them relevant for conversation pieces. But because I'm cooking and because I'm telling you the change and why I've done what I've done, I'm not telling you not to eat it. I would advise you to raise your own, if that's the case. But sometimes you got to change. Everybody sees the weather becoming very, very turbulent, and nobody's really doing anything beneficial for betterment or change, like real change. And you see the same sum of people who can't run a mile, on more medication you could think of, talking the biggest hoo-ha. And then the other ones who are young talking the same hoo-ha. You don't see no real team unity as far as moving as a unit. And when I say a unit, I'm talking about the numbers culpable. Because they think they're in competition. They're still believing in this fake world the Zionists created and running with the ideology of this fraudulent ass rap music they call rap, which it ain't. It's garbage. And then mediating on that because of all the hate, and they don't even know how to turn that off and have the right focus, nor do they know how to be disciplined and listen. Somebody prove me wrong. I always would like to see somebody say, yeah, you're wrong, bro. And that's everywhere. Things are going to change. Terrible part is, and I'm always going to probably say this now, regardless of I know how it ends shit. I'm tired of saying that. Change, you don't change. Change is happening. It's going to come. And it's going to come in more ways than you think, but it can be stopped. It can be stopped. Somebody's saying you're red on your thing instead of putting uninterrupted truth. Why don't you put something that I said,
uninterrupted truth is enough to grab anybody, because most people think people are lying. The problem is it's the staff. That's why I had to burn a little hair this morning, pour a little vinegar, salt, sea salt, and purified water around the circle. I had to turn around a number of times, one way and the other direction. I had to light something besides the hair on a stick to leave it, and it's stuck in the ground. There's no women to really communicate, the formulate the receptors that need to be put out. So in my weakened form, I have to do what I can. Oh, it'll reach them because of their stupidity, because they didn't want to change. Oh well, too bad. Well, they got their little goofy monkeys trying their best to do. Like I said, they're goofy monkeys, all right? So. Anybody tell you if you talk to yourself, you're crazy? That motherfucker's the one that's crazy. You better be talking to yourself. And I don't care where you're at. All right? You really need to talk to yourself, and you need to say positive things. Don't say nothing negative. Don't say, don't show frustration, because you consume that. If it hurts, say, damn, but hey, man, it's all good. At least I know I'm still here. Be the joy and light of yourself, because it will flow off. You dig what I'm saying? It will. Somebody says, how come you never, I've got earrings. I haven't taken this off since I was in the Navy, after I got out the Navy, actually. The brother who was clamshelled, he was drunk in a certain country, Brazil, and they dropped him off. And he didn't go down that far, but they couldn't get him out, and he drowned. Clamshell between what we call, they carry us in stretchers with their metal. And they used to, if you were drunk and you were fighting, they'd put you in there and take the web belts and tie it around them, and you can't move. And they put his ass on the back of the boat. Wave came, the boat kind of tattered, drunk people fighting on the boat. He went into the drink. Instead of having the lifelines on it, which they didn't have. So in the Navy, when we lose brothers, we wear an earring. I usually wear one in this one because of war, but we're in war. We're always at war. We've been at war nonstop. So to that one who asked the question, I said I would say it on live. That's what that is. And I'll never take it out. It's remembrance to him. The gray, haze gray underway. But it's for many, multiple. It's not just one. So that's, I told him I would say it on here. I guess some brothers, stay away from the soy. But to inquire about an earring you see all the time, yeah, that's what that's for. This right here is a scar from a shell. An ejecting shell from a hoodie, and it sat there and burnt my neck, but I wouldn't stop, and I kept shooting. And then when we got through shooting, then I was like, God dang. And everybody's like, that's what you do when you get a shell. If you're in a firefight, you don't worry about that heat. And it was a 306 coming from an automatic 306 to hit me. And it was hot than a firecracker because it landed right there, and I had my hoodie. I was like, I wasn't gonna move. I was just boom, 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 click, boom, 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 So yeah, that's what that is. Like I said, I have no secrets. Let's go and see if we can plant this. I can wash my hands. I'm scratching my head. That should be rested enough for me, because I want it to be a little warm. Let's go ahead and make this pizza up. This pizza up. Oh my goodness! Let me show you. Oh, you know what? Let me see that. Perfect. Do you see that? Perfect pizza crust. Now, again, this is going to cook a little more because I'm going to go ahead and top it and everything. And I'll show you once I top it. Let me go ahead and top it and everything. Get everything. And the oven's still good and hot. All right, so go ahead and get the
Get the sauce. So what sauce am I using? Organic Bertolli. That's the only sauce I use, and olive oil when it comes to stuff like this. And that's where my basil's at, all right, and garlic. Okay? In case somebody wants to inquiring minds. I'm going to put it in the middle, and I'm going to spread it around. But you don't use a lot of sauce, people, and I like chunks. Just a little bit, and you spread it around thin. You don't use a lot of sauce. And you, hey, for those who love tomatoes, do away with the seeds and the skin. If you have arthritis, please. You don't need a lot of sauce, people. Trust me. I watch people. I used to make pizza when I was in high school, Papa Tony's and Mario's and a few other pizza restaurants, you know, when I worked before I went to karate class. And you learn that it's not about a lot of sauce. It's very little sauce. Sauce, you know what I'm saying? Some places you go to pizzas, right, and they got a ton of sauce. It's like, I be saying, bruh, what you got there, man? No, man. Well, you know how to make a pizza? I was like, yeah, actually I do. I know how to hand toss and flip it and all that. Flip it, and rub it down. Oh, no, you know, yeah. Okay. Put that in. Like I said, I'll make another one tomorrow. I want to use all that up. So now what I'm going to do now, I'm going to put the onions, and then I'll put the meat, and then the mushrooms, and the cilantro. I know it sounds backwards, but it's not. All right? 2 onion slices, that's it. You can put it on top if you want. A lot of people do that. I'm doing it different because these are red onions and because of the bison. I know what I'm doing. Give it a try yourself. All right? Every bit of the onion, all the little yellow, red part and all that. If you got some green, don't eat that. All right? Let me show you what it look like. Now I'll put the meat on there. See? Okay. Now, another spoon. Yeah, when I cook, man, I use a lot of stuff, so relax. All right. Use my hand. Crumble it up. You don't want a whole lot of this crap on there. Like I said, this is going to be used for tomorrow. You know, let me shoot my finger. I'm just dirtying up. I dirty up dishes a lot, y'all, so don't laugh at me. All right? And you want to talk about, if you was here, you'd be like, yo, Ray, yo, I'll tell you how to make it. Well, if you were following along, you know how to make it. Not a lot of meat, y'all. This is plenty of protein in it, but this is part of my keto or paleo form, and I'm not really doing paleo, but paleo is just straight up organs and stuff like that. I can't do animal tongues and nuts and no. That's for a beast of burden. No. My body will reject that shit. I don't like people when I see them doing that. I'm like, cool, because working for you, cool. Go about your business. Nope. I know in order to get rid of phlegm and stuff, you've got to have greens. There ain't no way around it. I don't care what anybody says. You want to make sure, and most of the people got to take all these vitamins. Y'all know I take an extra vitamin B and magnesium. I take my zinc. I mix it up when I take it. My copper every 3 or 4 days. My zinc every 3 days. My magnesium I get plenty of because it's in my ganails, it's in the vegetables. A lot of that stuff is. Now let me show you how much meat is on here. I know some of you are not doing the meat, okay? See? Now, let's go ahead and get the mushrooms on, and then the cilantro. I like a lot of mushrooms. All right? And we'll get this bad boy in the oven with some more cheese on. Vegan, and it's the mix. I love mushrooms, bro. Forget what you're talking about. Thick mushrooms, bro. Yo. People just don't know. Let's go ahead and get this on up. And I'll show you what it looks like before I pop it in the oven. And then I'm going to throw the cheese on there. Woo, child. Some people put this on top of the cheese. No. I need to, when I bite into it, I want to be able to taste the cilantro and the parsley. This is parsley, actually. This is flat parsley. Okay? There's still some in there. Be careful when you eat mustard and stuff. Look at the servings. All right? I want to show y'all something else. If it says the sodium in this, right? I'm gonna show this with you, and then if you knew, you knew. Sodium, 50 milligrams, 2% daily value of one serving. But there's 68 servings in here. Now multiply 50 milligrams times 68. So if you was to use this whole thing on burgers and hot dogs, do you know how much sodium you partake in? And even if you use half of it, then divide that by half. Or if you use a quarter of it, divide that. 20 something times, come on. People, we gotta be smart. A lot of people don't know this. Okay? The enemy knows that you don't know that, the majority. Because they don't teach you that in school. Let me show you what this looks like. And we'll get the cheese on there and I'll show you. And we'll get it in the oven for about 5 minutes. See that? Alright? And sit back down, talk a little bit more, and I'm gonna shut it down, and we're gonna go about our business. And I gotta clean up before I can eat. Trust me. And you don't need a lot of the goddamn cheese either, people. Trust me, you just don't. Alright? Alright, that's enough. This is all, it's like, it's Thai song blend, and that's more than enough. Some people be like, put on more and whatever. No. Let's go ahead and get that in the oven. Lower rack, middle rack. 5 to 10 minutes, and we're good to go. I'll put the meat up in here though. Let's go ahead and get the meat in there for tomorrow. You can leave the meat's already cooked. You ain't got to put it right in the fridge, y'all. Trust me, you can leave it out all night. We used mom, pork, all that stuff, salted fish, all that. Mommy's coming to the house at night when they was partying, pull that stuff out. It'd be downstairs. House hot from the fireplace. We had a furnace too. Big old spooky, big old radium furnace. And we'll watch it later. And nothing ever happened to us. So I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna set it right over here by the air dryer. And I'm just gonna leave it out. It'll be there for tomorrow. All this gotta get washed. I don't need this for anything. Okay. That's not going to take long at 450 degrees. I don't have a pizza cutter, so I'm going to use the knife. And this is going to be absolutely fabulous. Matter of fact, you know what? We're going to stay right here. Give it a couple of minutes. About 5 minutes. Then we're going to top it with that parsley. And it's going to be good to go. So, for all those who's following, you know exactly how to make it. All right? You can use regular cheese, get organic cheese if you're going to use cheese. All right? I prefer you to use goat cheese or skim. All right? And make sure it doesn't have a whole lot of salt and stuff, okay? And you'll enjoy it. And that's keto for those who don't know. All right? And that's the only meal I'm going to have for today. So later on, I might snack on a couple of almonds, because almonds and Brazil nuts, even cashews, are the only things I'll eat. I have some raw pumpkin seeds, but that's every few days I might have a handful, and that's it. My stomach's not that big, y'all. So when I break fast, it's going to take me a while to eat that. It's going to take me about an hour and a half, just sitting there with the slices, laying back, dozing, But yeah, I just want to share. I believe in sharing a walk with you and explaining everything. There's no secrets. I'm big on veganism, though. But I have to do different things. I have to challenge the body that they broke. They broke all of our bodies, y'all. And you've got to be careful. Remember I was talking about World War II, and it's the Nella Wars, and how they were rationing off bread that was made from half sawdust, and a very denatured, messed up flour and water, and soup with maybe a couple of potatoes and some rice. People were literally
and you never hear about it because the system's not going to tell you. They were going out collecting crabgrass and dandelion and if they could fly, depending on if it was spring or summer, rose petals, all kind of stuff, and adding it to the soups, and it actually kept them alive, gave them a little more longevity. The sawdust, on the other hand, after 6 to 8 months, a year, when people came in with hot meals, not knowing no better, and they knew this, the governments knew this, but they didn't stop them. And people get like 2 eggs and some beef bacon or some lamb, or you get some meat and everything, it shocks the system. And people right off the bat died of cardiac arrest. When you fast, you cannot go and start eating meat and fat and all that. It's too much for the heart. The stomach is really like a newborn. When you eat that stuff, the body reacts to it carnivorously, like like yeah. And though the brain doesn't really see it that way because you know the level of eating it, the body's reaction is take it all in. And the breaking down of it is the most excruciating and deadliest part of it. It's like introducing things your body could require, but because it's been cannibalizing itself to survive, it attacks it. It shocks the system. It might be a better medical way for them to break it down, but from my understanding of the years of studying wars and all that, and seeing so much footage of the babies, the mothers attempting to breastfeed, and then the Red Cross and people come in with the good meals, and instead of them giving them just a little soup and IVs, they prepare them hot meals. Some of these people have been eating, cannibalizing other people. The body has a way of adapting to every situation, especially in the most dire of moments. So if you decide to fast, if you decide to become vegan, if you decide, walk it slowly. Be mindful and be careful, okay? You won't hear a lot of people say that, all right? Somebody says, you wasn't no vegan powerlifter. I was like, okay, I got about 20 friends of mine on Facebook who served with me in the military. I'll tell you what, you're going to say that to them with that little childish ass 58-year-old brain and that 10-year-old, that 58-year-old body and that 10-year-old brain you got. You shut up real quick. Dude, almost. Dang. I know, stop opening it. I know. It's almost ready. A couple more minutes. Delicious. Delicioso. Oh, well, I gotta use this one. This is the best knife for cutting out pizza for me. I got a bunch of knives, but I'm not doing. I got enough crap right here to wash. It ain't a lot of this is all bigged up in the one spot. And I did scratch my head again. The heads ain't dirty, but it's just not, it's just not good. Scratch your head and have no food. Okay. Even though it's done, it's pretty much done, I'm still gonna let it rest for a minute. But I'm gonna cut it. Let it rest before I plate it up. Go upstairs and enjoy. I'm not down here. The damn EMF is like, I know right now if I looked at it, it's probably around 78. It's more than enough. It's sad, but it is. It is what it is. I should have put some broccoli on there. Oh. I got plenty of them. Plenty of them. I got some other ones down there too. Plenty. 2 of them cost like over here like $150 something or something like that. I don't know. They used to be $120, but the price went up. I got plenty of them. I got 2 more on the way.
I told y'all not really big. Like you gotta be careful. But they work for me. They may not work for you. If you're gonna do 2 times a day and not eat nothing, you're gonna need 2 bags. But you're gonna trust me, you're gonna have to eat something because it's only like 420 calories. It's not a lot, especially if you want to be very busy. Unless you want your body to adapt to working out with less. Bon voyage. Perfect. Let's get that out of there. Perfect. All right, let me show you what we're working with. We got to dust it up with some parsley. Little garlic, just a little hint. And a little lot garlic. Okay. Parsley. Because that was cilantro. Yeah, cilantro's good on pizza. It's very good. No salt. The sauce had a little bit of salt. That's all the salt I need. And then the natural occurring salt that's in the meat, which ain't that much at all. You saw I didn't even use, what, a gram? I like a lot of parsley, so shut up. All right, and then before I eat it, I'm gonna hit it with some cayenne. I don't use red crushed peppers. So, this is, you see? How's that? See the crust? Oh, it's fine. It's a pizza. Trust me. I made them quite often. They're delicious. So we're gonna let it rest, and I'm not gonna cut it right now. And I'm gonna hit it with some avocado on the top, and I'm sit down for a few more minutes, and I'm like, shout out you guys, and I'm gonna shut it down, and I'm gonna go upstairs and kick off my shoes, and I'm gonna dig in. Yeah, I got a package today. Yeah. Oh well, whoopie-doo. Yeah. So, and don't be afraid. I know some of y'all might have cracked up or whatever, you know. You can still donate, bro. I'm still gonna buy books. What the fuck? Come on, man. The books are ours, and I'm gonna read them. I love that tree. Look at this tree. I know some of y'all think some of y'all ain't buying shit and motherfuckers donating, so relax. All right? Anyway. Yeah, it's about, what was it? There's a whole bunch of books I want to get, but I'm not going to sweat about it. We'll get them when we get them, right? So I got a couple more packages. Got one from Navi. I got one from Ab Books. Tomorrow, I got another one that's showing up. I keep getting a notification on here, too, I think, from FedEx. But I don't know why it's coming on here. It's got to go to the post office. So it's probably going to say we attempted to deliver, but they'll put it in the big box. You know, one of the big boxes, you get the key. So I can't wait to see what that is. It's not giving me the tracking number, so I want to see what it is. We will get our reading, and then I will set up for the open mic down here. It's actually, I went on this morning and cleaned everything up, make sure it was ready to go. So I'll turn it on and give it a white screen. So that way, when I come down, we can go ahead and get into it. But that's a cauliflower crust, all natural pizza. Grass-fed, no nitrate, no nothing, no hormone bison, local. Red onion, real mushrooms, at least my organic status. They're the only ones they had, people. I wanted mushrooms. They didn't even have the pickled ones, but that's too much salt. I'm about to take a shot of vinegar. Barges, you know, organic vinegar. I'll take that real quick before I eat. But yeah, and fake cheese. We get fake, organic makes fake cheese now. You know that, right? Well, look it up. If you don't have it in your store, maybe you can order it. So I like the mixtures. Romano, provolone, and Parmesan. That's what I put on the top. But the other ones I used was just the provolone and the mozzarella
by Open Nature and Gigi's, or not Dea, Gigi's. I like Dea. I got Dea in the fridge. But these two that I use, they melt a lot better, and there's no what's that called? Exar gum or whatever, that xanthan gum, whatever. That stuff's bad for your damn your insulin. And what's that other thing? The yellow shit, the yellow stuff. Excuse my language. I don't get into that. You know, if it's not turmeric, I don't want it in my, in my, and no soy. None of those have soy. Don't want no soy at all. You know. All right, so I hope that can help you guys out. I know there's a lot of people with envy out there in the world. I know there's a lot of people saying some very negative, stupid things. But like I said, it's not our loss. We're good to go. It's their loss. You know. So with that being said, I'm gonna give some shout outs, and I'm gonna take it down. All right. I'll hit you up, Sue, West Side, if you're still here. Rondo, Mikey Hill, if you're still here. Grey Wolf, what's going on, Cam folk? I thought Nabby had came in. Anyway, and Red must be with them children. But anyway, I love you guys. My beautiful sisters, if you come in, you watch this all the way through, I appreciate it. It's me rattling on, showing. It was just about the pizza, really. And I wanted to say some things I think needed to be said. And to my brothers, 2 to 1, I'll chat with y'all here in a little bit. All right? Let's roll engines out.